High Point, High Point, North Carolina. America.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
سلكان فاروق اللون دم وكموت كوبة فكر ياسنا السن دير my love لن يالك زميري فكر سن تون قوان قواتي كسر نقاقر كورا مايلي لجو كورا مايلي قوان قوان كورا مايلي لجو كورا مايلي قوان قوان كون فينا
The war between North and South, that is Sudan, started in 1983. 2 million people lost their life due to that war, civil war. I left when I was 6. The vision or the picture of Southern Sudan is kind of getting away from me. It's going away from my mind. This, my mother homeland, was beautiful and I can't compare it to nothing. The climate was good, the life was nice. We have, a lot of food throughout the year. Vegetables, fruits, everything. And was very rich soil. My father was a farmer, cattle keeper, and I used to tend my cattle with my friends. In the afternoon, we take them to the river bank so they can drink water. But when the war came to Sudan, we lost all those things. So then we ran away.
The Kakuma refugee camp became home to thousands of orphaned young men known as the Lost Boys of Sudan. They arrived here after walking 1,000 miles through the wilderness of Africa to escape their country's bloody civil war. The Lost Boys had little idea they would spend nearly a decade trapped on the border of their beloved country.
I'm proud to be a Sudanese. It is in my mind that you should be proud of who you are. So I should be proud of being born in Sudan. But I cannot go to Sudan if the war is still. That's the first thing. If the war is still, I cannot go to Sudan.
Yeah, when I left Sudan, it was a time when war broke out in our village. People come at night with gun, and you're not Muslim, they can kill you. If there is peace in Sudan, I will come. But if no peace, I will not come to Sudan. I will not come to Sudan because people are being shot. Yes, why they shoot small people like us? We don't know. They have killed our parents. Like my father has died that time when I first through Ethiopia when we were running. We were in cattle camp. They came and shoot my father, which means if I go now to Sudan, they can kill me again. Like my mother now, I don't know where she is with her kid. Maybe they have died. Imagine. So I cannot go to Sudan again.
In the 1950s, as the British abandoned colonization of northern Africa, they hastily combined two separate territories into one Sudan. Religion and oil ignited a civil war, pitting the Arab north against the black Christian and animist south.
The first thing was that the people were being shot. Many people have been killed. Women who were running with her were being raped. Boys like us has been enslaved, others were brutally killed.
In the year 1987, the government announced to kill all male child in the South, regardless of the age.
If you are found you are a boy, they can just take you, maybe 12 years or 16 years, they can just catch you, you know. They can even shoot you, or they can even take a needle, you know, needle. They come and make your teeth, you know, they just make a hole in your teeth. They want to make you sterilite when you grow up.
When our village was attacked by a Muslim government troop at night, I took my own way, and my mom, my dad, they took their own way. I was in a dilemma. Have they died? Are they still alive?
All the small-born children were putting in the house in my place. And they locked the house and they burned the house. All children burned in the house. So we were told by the elder that all children were burned in the house. All men who were living there are dead, except people who ran to the bush. So we can't go back to the village.
After the attack on our villages, we played children without parents.
The number was 27,000 young men from 10 to 5 years old.
Forming a line that stretched for miles, the boys set a course across sub-Saharan Africa towards Ethiopia in search of safety. In order to survive, they formed makeshift families to take care of one another.
My uncle was 11 then. He was the oldest. He took care of 3 of us. That was the family.
As the boys traveled further from their villages, the lush savanna landscape they grew up with along the River Nile soon gave way to a harsher desert-like terrain, which lacked food, water, and shelter.
How long we should work? We can work for 100 years. We can work for 2 years. I don't know how long we can work.
We ran without anything to eat. It was so difficult, many people were starving.
We didn't have water to drink. So what happened is, we're eating the mud. Or somebody have to urinate so that you drink the urine.
Children are crying. Me, I also cry too. But when I cry, there's no tears coming out of my eyes.
The boys had finally reached the border into Ethiopia, barely resembling their former selves. They had passed through a world without food or water. They had survived attacks by lions and hyenas. And they had survived the bombing raids of the Northern Arab government, who wanted to see them finished off. A camp was formed in Ethiopia that provided the boys with 3 years of relative calm. But when the government of Ethiopia toppled in 1991, the Lost Boys were forced to flee once again, this time back through the Sudan towards Kenya. In the summer of 1992, international aid organizations learned about a large group of boys traveling through the desert. They set up a relief operation on the border of Sudan and waited. Then, on the horizon, from out of the wilderness, thousands of boys appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. By the time the Lost Boys crossed the border into Kenya, their numbers had been reduced to 12,000. Having trekked over 1,000 miles on foot, the boys' enduring 5-year exodus out of Sudan was over. But a new chapter of survival was just beginning.
My name is Daniel Bullfight. We spent 10 years now in Kenya. See, I'm grown very senior because of like, sometimes in the morning, sometimes no food for some day, almost, sometimes man, that's a very horrible life. You see, stomach very small, It's very small, I want to be like this, our tradition, if you have fun cooking like this, your friend will say, no, I don't want you again because you are a cooker, you cook. If you cook, a lady will say, why should I go with a man who cook, That's our tradition. Cooking is for ladies. So I'm hiding so that they will not see me and make friend over. You can see a friend there. You cannot see me, So when I go outside there, I have to pretend that I'm not cooking, Don't let them see me.
Black days are these extra days when the food is finished and we have no fire to be lit. So we call this place a white house because when we are in these extra days with no food and there's no fire around, so we gathered here to entertain ourselves so that it should not be black everywhere, and we entertain ourselves so that we laugh a bit and make the time goes.
Kakuma refugee camp offered the boys some security, survival food rations, and donated clothing. The United Nations provided them a basic education where they learned math, science, and English.
Lizards, crocodiles, and parrots?
Yes.
But once the boys finished the school program, there was little left for them to do with their days in the camp, except wait and hope for a better future.
But when I came in to Kakuma, I didn't have that much time to stay for 10 years. But I was saying Sudan is going to be okay maybe within 1 month or 2 weeks. But I thought I would be back to Sudan soon. That was my imagination.
We are like prisoners. Because in 1992, almost 10 years in one place. See, it's very bad.
I myself, I don't know where I am and where I am supposed to be in future. We have no parent. We have no anybody who is going to take care of us.
I can sometimes go crazy. I can sometimes think of killing myself.
Life in Kakuma here is just that you are waiting for your grave.
With little hope of finding their parents or families alive and the impossibility of returning to war-ridden Sudan, the United States agreed to resettle some of the lost boys to America.
Which city are you going to go and live in?
I'm going to live in Philadelphia.
Is it Philadelphia or Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Or, I don't know. The Pennsylvania is a country, so which means the capital city of it is Philadelphia.
There's Philadelphia and there's Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah, Pittsburgh. I'm going to live in Pittsburgh.
I've seen that my name is that I'm going to New York. And I heard that New York is just a bit cold anyway.
Do people go to the river with containers to draw water for themselves? For busing. If you want to take busing.
There is something called apartment. I've never met, and I've never seen it.
Shower. How does it look like? Shower.
I've never used electricity, so I imagine it is really very hard for me to build that.
And in the United States, we had his only one wife. These things are going to affect us. Today would be the end of 10 years in Kenya, actually. I didn't sleep last night, and even today. I will not meet again with my friends, so it caused certain feeling to me, really. A bit healthy, a bit sad,
Daniel will travel with his best friend Panther, who was also chosen to relocate to Pittsburgh.
Even though we go to United States now, I will not be comfortable when my brother, whom I escaped from my mother homeland together with him, left behind.
We came in 1992 in this group, so now I want to hand it over my secretarial duties to one of my colleagues who has now become a former, will become a new secretary, as I will be leaving on 5th August this year.
Daniel says goodbye to the group he lived and struggled with since he was a small child. He sold his remaining corn rations to buy sweets for some of the children in the camp.
This gift is being given by our secretary, because our parliament still will be remain the way we act already, and it will be still maintained. So I will start to give the prize to the small children right now.
You are highly welcome, please.
Can't can go abu the cat, go abu the cat, dinner, man, Juria on Panin to Kakul when they are going to a man said one time, a Juria on Panin to go to Jarakit, where I call a Jalaton. Kaka canning them to her and never wet. And Uncle Pierre, you carbu loy, be here don't wait. And Uncle Little White Yol Janino. And I can in Guachol, Banyan Guachol, Banatin Yalden, Makuyo, Tumuto, Tumuto, Waria Queen. So the Indian level we call Dongan. Watching him go mar, we are late, I know. Then I live rocky and what I will be on you. Who we got bed in the young kid. Who got boo kid yet. White Yol Janino. White Yol Janino.
John Bull was among those chosen to relocate to America. He will be resettled to Syracuse, New York.
Our transit for US here will start here. We have Kenya here. So tomorrow very early, or not very early, we shall move here as it has been described in my book of cultural orientation. So we shall just live here up to Europe here. So from here, you also take a plane to United States of America. Then you pass here this route up to New York, my place. New York, my place is here. This New York. Hey, very tiny. Yeah, no America.
Love America. You come with you to America.
I will in Koi America. I will a lot to Bukoy Lagat, Kubukoy Locheng. Pa Koi America Koyer, Kailo Bigo Lair to Yanka Kijata, Young Jalan.
Oh, you know, got to put a kilo out. Nigerian. Nice to put a Yuramat, feeling America, like you need to
America ten wa chiko na rio ya luen kira lo randang re ke che lu re ten kan we lo lon thui pa kanat ke la we ran chuon ke lo ya yel ka pur ten lon kana jo aku ku mene
ai no ni ko ya la we tu ko we pa kana ku yino na yen ku
yen lo ka ka men jenge
ku ko gi we te ni ka ju ko kiri ka
jam ka wa san men ka na chin we met ku ya lo men jo ya jo wa bi jo bin ba ko ga ni chin ba nim to ka bio to na go ba do kre tao.
My living for US is also very painful. You can even see and judge that it is not very simple to just miss a company like this. It is like my family now, very painful. I love them so much.
bye bye bye
I like to persevere or share this very hardship with them. But when chance comes, I cannot deny. I have to go. I have to go.
John, Daniel, and Panther will leave behind their fellow lost boys for the first time since they left Sudan nearly 15 years earlier.
We're going to meet. I think over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention, please? Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Monsieur et Madame Callahan, Monsieur et Madame Callahan sont priés de se faire connaître.
The food we got in the plane was not really good as what we used to be eaten in, say, Kakuba.
It tastes like soap, you know, that small one. I don't know if it's soap or bitter ale. I just eat because people say it's food, you know, eat. But when I try to taste, it's like soap actually.
And even now I cannot tell. Is that meat? Is that milk? Is that G? I cannot tell.
You shut the door and then you move the switch, okay?
You push it like this.
Yeah. So once we shut the door, you move the switch.
Okay.
Okay?
Hmm. 23 is your apartment. Okay. So all this for you. Before I forget, each of you should have a set of key for your house. Okay. The first thing you have to learn here is a switch to turn light on and off.
Come and see how it's done.
Okay? And I want one of you, after you have to learn how to turn it. On, off, on, off. This is the refrigerator. Your food, everything is here for you. Okay? Your chicken, somebody turn off the light. Right. You know your good hand is your right hand. So right hand cold.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't get burnt.
Okay.
Okay? Potatoes. In Africa, you use just to cook it, you know, and you boil it, okay? Here, they make different, here they make it in a different way. They call it chips, you know, they slice it, they fry it, and they put it in a bag, okay?
It's ready.
It's already cooked, yes. Try it, it's yours. Everything here has belonged to you. We do not throw things away through the window. We put here, you press this, push, it goes down, right. In Africa, you use the bar, right? Here, yes. Here, they usually use liquid. Right, so to move, yes. No, it's not for clothes.
Whatever you use in the kitchen, is it green?
No, it doesn't become green. No, it's just the color. You see, so you take your shower. Right? No, that cold water, didn't pour that. So before even you get in start taking a shower, you have to test to see if the temperature is good for you.
Okay.
It's close, right? Okay. You come, you take this up. Just this. Okay. And take close up. Okay, so you see that, right? Okay. When you are done, you take the toilet papers. Don't know how many.
It depends how much.
Right.
Yeah.
It depends how much.
Okay.
You know, you clean up.
You clean yourself.
Yeah, you clean up yourself.
After all,
you
close it.
Okay. Before you go there, shake my hand. You wash your hands.
You wash your hands first.
The system, you turn it off,
The
you
same
turn
way.
it on.
The
No,
same way.
there you push, here you turn.
But this room is for
No, look, there are two beds. You have your own bed.
your own bed.
Good.
Okay.
You don't share the bed, you share the room with your friend.
Okay.
You don't share the bed.
All right.
Okay? Okay, this is one of the most important things. It's alarm or clock, a radio alarm or clock.
Okay.
Okay? We'll set it up tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Because as I say in America, time is money.
Okay.
Is this eatable?
Yes,
Is it
what
being
you do,
eaten?
you slice the skin off, cut them up, and you can use them for salads, put them on top
Without
of
being
salad.
cooked? Without being cooked?
What about this one?
What about this one?
Broccoli, you can do a couple things. You can steam it and eat it hot. You can eat it cold. You can dip it. You got to make sure you have a good grip on it, because if you lose it, it goes up into the sky and you'll never get it back. Yeah, you always got to have a good grip on it.
Do you make this one out of maize, corn?
We make them all out of scratch. Bread's a general term. They all have different. There's different kinds. These are just hoagie buns.
Is hoagie bun?
Yeah, hoagie buns.
Hoagie bun.
Yeah.
Hoagie bun. Oh yeah, hoagie bun. Yeah, hoagie bun.
It is a food?
These are donuts.
These are colored sprinkles that
Yeah.
we decorate them with. You want to try one? Want to taste it?
Thank
you. Good.
You look like beer.
You seem like you're fasting.
It's also for sale.
This is for sale. Out in your yard.
It is there in our country. Yes.
Really, we are surviving.
What about these things? I have here for sale.
I was told that the place that we are here is New York State, and the place area is Syracuse. Somebody told me when I was in Kakuma that America is a very strange place. If you happen to be walking on the way, on the road, you'll meet an accident or somebody may come and he will kill you. But all in all, I'm now 7 days old in America, and I've never seen such a thing. Maybe it will happen, but not now. As I'm talking to you, America is okay.
Weights or springs to adjust. Still that lean, sculpted, sexy look that you want for your body. Now, you add the lower body as well. Oh, and one more thing. Reconnect the hand.
The place that I am now is very good. But those whom I left in Kakuma, I left them in a very, 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 very bad place. So, if I get good place, why not them? That's my first question. I don't know what I can tell them, rather than to say thank you to them. I really love them. But I don't know. I don't know. Those guys. Anyway, I also pray very hard that God keep them. Also keep me alive. And I have to do what is expected of me. That's my duty. People have hope in me. When we ran away from Sudan, despite of being 13, I was taller than the others. So I had to be select out that place. You are big enough, so please go and do this job. So I had to take care of them. I was in charge of one group, 1,200 and something person.
that was the time I learned how to bury the dead bodies. That was part of my job. I have to go and bury my fellow brothers. Imagine the age of 13 can bury. It was so difficult. It was so bad. But because of situation and our time, what do? We have to do that. It was as if maybe the last day, as people said in the Bible, that there would be a last day, that Jesus Christ will come, and whatever on earth will be judged. That was my imagination. I thought that God felt tired of people who are on earth here. Felt tired of the bad deed, the bad thing that we are doing, yet God is watching at us. I thought God got tired of us, and He wanted to finish us. When I think of it back, it was so bad anyway. You can't even regret why you were born. Why you were born. Now I'm now again wearing clothes and feeling very happy, and so anyway, everything has an end. Even if there's problem in Sudan still, maybe one time, one day, 1 minute, it will come to an end. And we really suffer. People have hope in me, so it will be bad for me to fail them.
I was wonder how come I came to this place. So when I sleep, I found myself sleeping in 6 mattress inches. So it was very comfortable. And at Kakuma, we used to sleep just on the ground. You see, you open, you put it. After it got full, you take it out.
Outside. And this is a cupboard. Now it's comprised of different things. Here you can see these are meat. This is a meat.
This is a chicken.
This is a chicken. It's now in very cold. It's being refrigerated. So you can see a lot of things. This is meat of different things. This is we call it franks. This is frank.
This Pepsi, and we call it
nice.
in
Pepsi.
Africa. We call it
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
You know, it's written Pepsi. Imagine, you know, it tastes very nice, you know.
Huh?
Yeah.
Even though we are now in the United States, by eating well, by sleeping well, we think a lot of our own brothers, mothers, and fathers. And even now we don't feel comfortable. So I'm worried about them. But they are very happy. If I will be self-reliance, self-sufficiency, to support myself and to stand on my own feet, then I will see. I will even send them something so that they can survive with it. Yes.
Okay, here is Catholic Charities. I will introduce everybody. What is a social security card? Everybody to work, to do something, even if you are a baby born today, you have a social security card. We don't show it to somebody. It's private, we keep it for you.
Okay.
Okay? And you have to sign your application yourself. First name, middle name, and last name.
The Lost Boys are not allowed to work until their social security cards and work visas are processed. Until then, the government will give them 3 months of federal assistance. After that time, they will be expected to work and provide for themselves. They also must begin to repay the US government for their air travel to America.
I'm very happy. If they give me a job, I can support myself. And if I work on my own, I can buy whatever I like. So I'm very happy. If they employ me within the interval of 3 months, I will be very happy.
It will surprise many people. Oh, look at these people are eating even using their hand. But this is look traditional way. This will make us to look more Dinka. Yeah, make us look more African. Yeah, because as you know, a person without culture is like a human being without land. Yeah, so it is good to keep our tradition.
God, I wish I were dead. I said I wished I were dead.
Hello?
Tracy, it's Jake.
Oh, hi. Where are you?
I'm in the middle of nowhere, dressed like Santa Claus, being attacked by a killer tumbleweed.
Cool.
Hippie Dad.
When did I become your slave?
The day you were born.
Oh, right. Oh, Dad.
Would you mind to explain a bit what is Santa mean? And why do you set up this a Christmas tree? Just a bit beautiful. But what is the meaning? This is what we are asking to any American to tell us. What's the meaning of this? Is it in the Bible? Is Santa also in the Bible? Never.
What? That is Santa Claus. The Santa Claus.
And how does it connect it with the birth of Jesus Christ? I think many of us have so many questions to ask, but I think we have few people to answer them. The force of gravity will act on me, and I think I am very tall. I don't know what can I do it. Is it easy to make it?
Yes, it's easy.
Can I make it?
Yes, you can make it.
Oh, I see it.
It's great.
This is very dangerous. I cannot do it. I cannot do it.
I want to try now. I want to try.
Andrew is like a soldier wounded in a war. You have so many things to use to celebrate the Christmas. What we have in Africa is also good, but ours is mainly celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, that Jesus Christ is going to be born in our heart. So we have to prepare ourselves spiritually. Christmas Eve in Kakuma camp, people have to march around the streets, dancing and singing. We are missing them. We are missing friends. We are missing our fellow countrymen. Merry Christmas.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. We want not to be late from work. Sometimes they drop us there at 5 o'clock and we begin at 7. So we had to be outside there sleeping somewhere.
Assisted by both church organizations and refugee services, John gets a job in a factory, packing gaskets. Volunteers drive John to work before dawn. So John must wait outside for 2 hours before the factory doors open.
Yeah, this part of my work is gaskets. Me and Margaret, we make them look good and arrange them. I think it's so simple. The work is very, very, very good. Anything that is generating money, it's generating income, so that I gain money and help my people back. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
After working a full shift at the factory, John starts his second job, grilling burgers at McDonald's.
Is it wonderful? It's very wonderful if my African fellow brothers or people in Africa hear that we are serving people in a restaurant, McDonald's, they can laugh at me. But no problem, that's struggle.
Daniel works in downtown Pittsburgh processing checks at Mellon Bank. He earns $6.50 an hour.
It's difficult here in America. Everybody go to work. You have different schedule. You have different work. No time even for family to be together. Why is it tough like that?
So I usually go home late at night, like here. I usually start work at 4 and finish at 12. Then take bus at 12:15. But sometimes if I miss the bus, like I missed it today. So I may wait until 1 o'clock and reach home at 2 and wake up in the morning time at 7, you know, that's sad. Everything is different. Everything is different. It's kind of irritating because people know you're from Africa. They say, oh, are you from Africa? Yes. Some people, they say, like, do you live in the forest? Nobody's born in the forest. You can't live in the forest. You have to live in a house. In the United States, people are not friendly.
You can find somebody walking in the street by himself, you know, don't even talk, you know. You cannot go to the house of somebody whom you don't know, though you are all Americans. You call the police, why this guy come to my house and I don't know him. But in Sudan, they can ask you, have you got lost? Are you new to this place? They can ask you. You say, I'm new to this place, they can show you where you are. You can even talk with them. It is important we ask them, how do people work in this area? How do people feel when you ask somebody, now can you show me a way? How do he feel, you know? That's difficult. You cannot even ask him because these are different people. Huh? That's really difficult. I don't know. How are we going to be acquainted with this life, really? It's a great change, actually.
Merchants in Daniel and Panther's neighborhood have filed complaints with the local police in Pittsburgh. They feel intimidated by the boys entering their stores in large numbers. So a meeting was called to advise the boys not to travel in groups.
Do you find everything really new and different here?
Yes.
A lot of, do you have a lot of freedom here that you didn't have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
S-U-D-A-N.
What does that mean?
Yeah, Sudan.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
It's a country where I came from. So it's a country of black people, you know. They look black, all of them. You go there, you cannot find white men.
Now I'm getting you.
Okay.
Where I live in Kakuma, we were living as a group. People are together every day.
But now here, just only 4 of us. 4 of us are not enough. So it is difficult.
1 year in America and separated from their friends back in Africa, the Lost Boys are faced with an increasing sense of loneliness. Many turn to local agencies in hope of finding the families they lost during the war.
Imagine I left my parent at the age of 13.
That was long time ago. I've been looking for them, sending many letters through Red Cross and through many agencies. But nothing reply my messages.
This is my workplace. This is beautiful. You see people working with me. This is good atmosphere. People, you know, are so friendly. People say the hard time you take right now maybe will pay off. So I have that up. Hard time to do those things, like going to work, going to school, establish a new life in a new place without parents. You don't have choice to be together like in the camp, like in Kakuma. Hello, this is Panther. How can I assist you? Daniel Fry is my best friend. And he's going to work different place. I go to work different place. We come home late. We don't see one another for even 2-3 weeks. So it's kind of lonely. But this is the life of America. We learn them, getting used to them. You see now my apartment is look nice. Little by little we're learning the culture over here.
Daniel has found it increasingly difficult to afford college, so he is enrolled in the Pittsburgh Job Corps. Job Corps will help pay for school and find him work. But the program requires him to live in their dormitories, so Daniel is forced to move out of the apartment he's been sharing with Panther. John enrolls at a local community college, finally realizing the dream he had back in the camp in Kenya.
Now, let's face it, one of the very first things about coming to college at all, it's the social deal, right? You want to meet new people. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. And in that 30 seconds, I want you to meet somebody that's to the left, the right, in front, behind you. So I'm going to literally 30 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, go.
What's your name? My name is John. What are you studying? I'm studying law. Sweet.
You're done.
All of the guys who are now in the United States, we can do something much better than just going to a factory job, working. So right now, I'm going to school to be something higher than that. It's really a very crucial and very important day to me today because I'm starting my future. Dear brother John Buldao, it is very, very long time for us without hearing each other since you have escaped the attack. We are very happy that you are alive. We thank God for helping you in all these crises. I just received a mail. When I got the news, I jump up, and I don't believe my ears. I completely don't believe my eyes. My dad, my mom, my 3 brothers and 3 sisters are living in Uganda. This is my father, and this is my mom. This is my mom. So these are my family. These are my sisters. This is my sister. And those are relatives. This is my brother. He looks like me. Maybe he's taller than me or I'm taller than him. I don't know. If really you are in United States of America, please learn that all your sisters, mother, brothers are suffering from disease in Uganda refugee camp and they are naked. Our uncle's leg Deng was killed by government troop, and Uncle Andrea leg also killed, and their 5 children were also killed. The rest of our clan all also killed, and our home was destroyed. Right now, I'm feeling a weight. I now know they are there. So I think it is my time to help them. I'm strong enough to do that. The discovery of my family changed some plans that I've already planned. I was about to go to school this month. But when I discovered they are there, I had to work 2 jobs and even 3 jobs. I decided personally not to go to school until I change their situation by sending money to them. I am hoping to bring my family here so that I know they are well and I know they are secured.
John has been juggling 3 jobs, wiring nearly every dollar saved to his parents in Africa to clothe and feed them. He also continues to support his friends back in the refugee camp in Kenya.
Yeah, they know they have to go to Dapshir. You see, do you know why I'm worried? The amount of money that I send, this is a huge amount of money. Imagine 1,000 US dollars. So I thought when I come to America, then I have to make myself okay, try to help my people, try to help my country. But now it's really difficult. I want these people to use the money right away. If I confirm that money have not been received, then I will call you tomorrow. Okay, bye. We have been called from Africa so many times. Like one day we have to find like 28 messages in our answering machine. And it's so painful to say, no, I don't have money. No, I don't have money. So we be continuing sending money like that. And we shall end up with nothing. But what can I do? Can I run away from work? If I do so, then I will be a failure in life. So I don't want to do that. And that's why I'm saying it's not what I was thinking. I thought we shall go further than this.
All right, well, he can talk to Officer Moore until 3. I'm just checking in to see if that guy checked back in.
One of the lost boys who traveled to America with Daniel and Panther has been reported missing by the other boys. He hasn't returned home for 2 days.
All right.
Thank you for coming. All right, take it easy. Okay.
He always go to work and come back as time goes by. But when he left here on 2nd, he never came back, and his phone shut up. So we worry about him. That's why we reported to police, so that he may look about. You too.
The missing lost boy in Pittsburgh was eventually found a few days later, despondent and mentally unstable. The police arrested him for erratic behavior on a public bus. He was later admitted to a psychiatric hospital for observation.
The lost boys were all over the United States. They still have that image of war. They lost mind easily. They put everything that they have seen into their mind. Now they mix up, they come confused. Human mind is complex. It's not easy to go inside and take away the bad thing. No, not easy. You see other people are working with their girlfriends, you can't. You see other kids are working with their parents, you can't. But what can we do? Can I cry? Can I say I want my father? There's nothing I can do. They killed my father. I see with my eyes. I can remember. So it was down, I thought he will wake up because I was not knowing that people die, straight away and they don't come back. It's something that I cannot even forget, I usually even sometimes dream that this airplane is bombing people like the way it was in the Sahara. Being, the airplane come, they call Antonov, to come woo at night. So I do sometimes scared. Then when I wake up, I see I'm in America. When we run away from Sudan, people lose their mother, their brother and sister, so they feel hopeless. Some even feel like to kill themselves. When I see that, I come up with different idea to help them, so they forget easily what they're thinking and not feel lonely. That's why I started that parliament, little parliament. I came up with that idea that I bring people together. We give each other a chance to talk. You can say whatever you say. I used to sit under a tree and tell them a story. So everybody come almost to hear what I'm saying. They forget about war, they forget about what is going on with them, and they come together like a family. That's the way I help them in the camp. They say they miss that, they said, no parliament there, is there no parliament in the United States? I say, no, we are working, there's no time. Now I feel bad because we have been suffering all this day. And we come to the United States and we have an opportunity of helping them. But what can we do? It's something really hard.
I believe as a person, people have different talents. And all those talents are serving the community. God does not create me as very tall person for nothing. I have a role to play. I had a duty to do. I was not just born like that, but I was born to do something.
I can help to apply for the coming of my mother and my sister. Those are very important things that I need to do. But they're not going to be, that is not my limit. Do you know what we are doing today? We are going to show the society or the community of Syracuse that there is war in Sudan and there is something need to be done. We are now remembering those who have died in all those journeys from Sudan to Ethiopia, from Ethiopia to Kenya. We have to remember. To me, I know I cannot forsake my culture. American people do not know about Africa, but they will know when we show it. Oh, the Dinka is a very, very small group in Southern Sudan.
Yes.
And Dinka.
Yes.
So we are here like ambassadors in this country. I feel like I'm in Africa. It's like a camp, it's like Kakuma camp, where all of us meet together and we chat and we talk on, all those issues. What we are doing today is the guys came together to have a common strategy on the betterment of our future. Then we can be able to help ourselves in the United States and our people back home. And that's why I told you volunteers. Being a Dinka man, it requires you to help. That's very important. But I'm worried with the young guys, Sudanese young guys, those who can easily give enough whatever they have. What if they forsake culture? How is these people going to be?
What's up, man? You see my car? Let me show you my car.
Check out what's going on here. Everything went great, and we're still going on.
Where are you from?
From Kansas.
Kansas City. Can you feel him inside?
What you are doing there, the way you are dressing, the way you are doing your hair, the way you are conducting yourself, you are away from our culture. Please come back. Direct confrontation. Even if you don't want, tell him. Change from there.
There is great changes, but now we are learning it. It's totally weird. When we first came, if you get like $200, that was big. But now there's a lot of bills. I have to pay my car bills. I have to buy gas, and you know that gas sucks. It's expensive. So it's hard to get something, but if you can manage, it's a land of opportunity. This is the first step. I want to go to the camp, marry my girlfriend. I want to move her here to make, life a little bit easy. I graduated with my high school diploma. I graduated with my associate degree. I'm going to Pitt University, get my bachelor's. My country is rich, got a lot of oil, got a lot of gold, but our people don't know how to exploit them. So have to come there, build a school, tell people the direction, and I can tell there's improvement. I'm real in the world.
Up to this point, I have to admit that I was so stressful. But today, I'm okay. I talked to my mom on the phone. I talk in Dinka, oh, my mom, how are you? She said, you are not. Please tell Dio or Janbul to come. I told her, my mom, I'm not the 14 years boys, you know. I'm changed, I'm a big man, tall man, change boys. When I brought her around, she just shed the tears. So I have to resist. How can I cry? Let my cry and tears turn to love or happiness. So it was good for me. I wish I was having a plane. Then I could have gone already. So I want to see them.
John travels to Phoenix, Arizona to meet with Lost Boy delegates from 23 different states at the National Lost Boys Conference. He has been elected secretary of the Foundation for the Unity of Lost Boys in America.
Most of the lost boy and girl are living now in 23 states in the United States. So we need to have a united body, one, to encourage unity among us.
We like more than family. We like more than family because we know each other when we are just in our childhood age, and so it's like more than family.
We can take care of our education here in the United States. We're trying to raise some money for the lost boy and girl to go to school. That's one thing. Number two is that we need to have a united delegation to present our problem in Sudan to the White House.
I would like to send my team and I would like everybody to clap for the great work that they have
done. America is a superpower. I think it is advisable for the American government to look into our problem.
John has been traveling to other cities and towns, urging for support to put an end to the war and genocide in Sudan.
I can't go to Sudan, my country. Yeah, otherwise you can't come back. Not only you can't come back, but you'll be persecuted. If the government look into the problem in Kosovo, why not in Sudan? Are we not human beings like other human beings? Can we not be helped?
Our people are being killed every day and face persecution. Some of us have never seen their families since they were 7, 6, 5 years old. Please talk to your government so that the problem in Southern Sudan will be solved and there will be no more lost boys and there will be no more lost girls. Thank you. God bless you.
whole food market. It's a whole food market. You can see here by sign. It's a whole food market. This is produce, so I'm working in produce. So the good thing here is you must have to be born with a good personality to work with customers, to work with everybody. You must have to have knowledge of people, you know. I'm just working here with this young lady, so she's so nice, you know, when I first came. People are like, you know, what's this? You know, I'm like, this is a good fruit, you can taste it. Then I have to go and cut it, you know, so that they taste, how it tastes like. I was going to work, whole food market where I work. Then I found one lady, she was crying. People felt by, nobody talked to her, nobody comforted her. And me, I have that image, like what I know in the camp. I know when somebody is in pain, the best way is to go and involve in his problem. So I go to her and ask her, what is your problem? I thought she would not accept what I say. But she looked at me, you know, she would feel a little bit at home, you know. You can help people in so many ways, the way I see. Like the war in Sudan, it seems like there's no answer. But the answer for it is there. Because if we have good leaders in Africa, they would know how to treat people. But they don't know how to treat people. They think of their own and they neglect others. Like in Sudan. How long war been in Sudan? It is a shame for that country to be in war, you know. It is a shame to have people that doesn't take care of their own people, you know. And I'm sure my mother is alive. Because I heard some of the lost boys, they found their mothers, you know. Somebody say, I find my sister, my brother, and you know. So I wish if there is an opportunity of having that, you know, going back to Africa and have opportunity of finding them where they are, I can do that. Because I like to see my mother and my small brothers and sisters, you know. I miss them really.
In 1987, when he was 13, John Doe became separated from his parent and sibling as he fled an outbreak of violence near their home in southern Sudan. He wandered hundreds of miles across Sudan and neighboring East African countries for several years before settling as a refugee in Syracuse. During that time, he believed his family had been killed. Today, Doe will be reunited with his mother, unknown. Oh man, that's good. Man, I can't wait to see my mom today. What I really remember about her when I was young, I used to see her up, you know, look her up, and I don't know whether that would be the case today. She was so tall, and I don't know now. I think she's now maybe way down. I will look her down. They said US 3736. That's the flight number.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, you know, it's not easy. 17 years of separation without seeing them is very, it's very amazing. I'm scared. You know, she used to tell me that, you know, you have to work. She's hard working. You have to work. Otherwise, you will not leave. I don't know what that mean when I was at home, but I knew now what she was telling me.
It's a good day.
Very good day in my life. It's very good day. I'm just happy. Anyway, I'm so sorry for those other lost boys that not getting reunited with their family today, like what I'm doing. Hey. Ma, good. Good.
Jule jala kira tau dibanjin ben pinyenam bawa ben yen atiai reja jiwa dur go bangar tau o ben wa
In 20 minutes, I'm going to the airport. I'm going to Africa. So I'm very excited about it. The purpose of going there is to see my homeland. Plus, I'm going back and I'm getting my wife. This is the girl I'm gonna wed in a week. So this is my girl right here. It's so beautiful there, I can't say. I was swimming along the Nile. My mother home is just like a couple minutes, like 5-10 minutes from the river bank. It's evergreen throughout. There's a lot of animals in the forest, a lot of carols. It's fun. I hope you can come there and see our mother homeland. So nice, I love it.
Hey, thank you.
This is the best. I'm going to Africa.
سلكان فاروق اللون دم وكموت كوبات فكر ياسنا السن دير my love إلين يالك زميني فكر سن تون قوان قواتي كسر نقاقر كورا مايلي تجو كورا مايلي قوان قوان كورا مايلي نجو كورا مايلي قوان قوان بون فينا ولقي لبس كوني cansó.